The mirror-bearer approached through crystallized smoke, her reflection abilities shimmering around her like heat distortion. Unlike the others, she wasn't running from anything. She was walking directly toward Kael. Fragment 5 Signature, Stable. Host Neural Integration, 67%. Quantum State, Voluntary Release Possible. You need this more than I do, she said simply, extending her hand. Fragment 5 blazed between her fingers, a crystal that reflected not light, but possibility itself. I've seen what's coming through the cracks. We all have. Kael felt quadruple fragment awareness calculate probabilities within human speed. 5 fragments would push his consciousness beyond anything resembling human baseline. The noise floor alone would spike past critical thresholds. But the mathematics were undeniable. They needed 7. Are you sure? His voice carried harmonics from multiple alien intelligences now. The integration process will hurt less than watching reality dissolve. Mira pressed the fragment into his palm before he could object. Besides, I've been reflecting other people's abilities my whole life. Maybe it's time I helped create something original. The 5th fragment blazed through his neural pathways like molten silver. Fragment integration, processing. Neural pathway reconstruction, 78% complete. Warning, approaching consciousness synthesis threshold. Resonance increased to 12. Noise floor increased to 1187. Kael screamed. 5 alien refugee consciousnesses merged with his awareness, each carrying fragments of ancient purpose and crystallized determination. His perception exploded outward, spatial dimensions multiplying, temporal flow fracturing into parallel streams, dimensional mathematics rewriting themselves across his enhanced consciousness. Through quintuple fragment awareness, he felt the conductor's song faltering. 3 kilometers across the crater, she knelt beside her crystalline instrument while her melody held reality stable through pure harmonic will. But the effort was consuming her. Each note she played drew directly from her life force, her cellular structure degrading as she channeled Fragment 6 full power to maintain barrier cohesion. Conductor vital signs, critical. Harmonic matrix, degrading. Estimated collapse, 7 minutes. Sable appeared at his side, her hard-like constructs flickering as dimensional instability interfered with coherent projection. Kael. Talk to me. How many fragments do you have now? 5. The word came out layered with alien harmonics. But the conductor's dying. Her song is the only thing holding the barrier together. If we take Fragment 6, the dimensional wall collapses completely. Mirror nodded grimly. And Fragment 7, the void, isn't something we can extract. It is the barrier. Remove it, and Earth loses all protection. Ghost stirred in Kael's arms, consciousness flickering back online despite her damaged neural pathways. Impossible puzzle, she whispered through blood-flecked lips. Need 7 fragments to face the eraser. But taking the last 2 destroys what we're trying to protect. The unified fragment spoke through Kael's awareness. Paradox confirms original Guardian protocols. Protection requires permanent posting. Warden consciousness must bridge dimensional barriers from within their structure. The terrible mathematics crystallized. He wouldn't just carry the fragments, he would become them. Human consciousness merged with alien purpose, standing eternal guard between realities while the eraser and its kind prowled void space beyond. There has to be another way, Sable insisted, though her tactical awareness was already calculating failure probabilities. Some solution that doesn't require permanent sacrifice. Kael struggled upright, quintuple fragment consciousness painting overlaid data across his vision. The conductor's psalm was weakening. Core forces were regrouping. And through the widening dimensional cracks, the eraser's scout was mapping Earth's quantum structure with predatory patience. The frequency spoke with accumulated wisdom from 5 merged intelligences. The original guardians found joy in their duty. Protection is not prison when freely chosen. But choice requires full understanding. Through enhanced perception, Kael watched the scouts probing tendrils catalog human consciousness patterns, dimensional weak points, reality anchors. It was preparing a complete consumption protocol, not just Earth, but every parallel timeline where humanity had ever existed. That's when Ren's voice crackled through the comm system, mathematical excitement bleeding through the static. Kael. Are you receiving? I've been running barrier mathematics through quantum processing cores, and I think, the signal wavered, then strengthened. You don't extract the void from the barrier. You put yourself into the barrier. Fragment 6 merges with you there. You become the barrier from the inside. The solution blazed across quintuple fragment awareness with crystalline clarity. Not extraction, integration. Kael would walk directly into the dimensional wall while it was under attack by Void Scouts. Let the barrier's quantum structure merge with his consciousness while the eraser pressed against reality's edge. It would work. The mathematics aligned perfectly. But it meant stepping into the barrier while it was actively dissolving, with cosmic entities trying to tear through from the other side.